Cancers, welcome back, or welcome if you're new here. Today we have a general zodiac reading, as we can tell by the title, for anyone with major Cancer placements, such as Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North, and South Node. But, if you do not have Cancer anywhere in your charts, feel free to totally continue watching because we can embody this energy at any time regardless of our astrological chart, alright? So, without further ado, I'm gonna get right into it and we're gonna start with intentions, alright? So, I just want to say thank you all who have been supporting my channel through liking, subscribing, commenting, all that good stuff. I greatly appreciate it. It means so much to me, truly. If any of you are interested in personal readings, contact my email, which is in my channel description. It is just lunashealinglounge@gmail.com. So yeah, for pricing specifics or any questions, yes, totally open for any of that. So thank you so much. Alright, angels, spirit guides of the highest white light source guides. What is it that you have to say for Cancer at this time? What is it that you would like to channel and get across through me today to them? Thank you so much for all that you do for us, the collective, and thank you for everything and all moments that we have ever and will experience. I thank you so much for the guidance, strength, wisdom, knowledge, and healing that you give us for the highest and greatest good of all. And I thank you for such specific messages for every single person watching. Thank you. Alright, amen. For Cancer, what do you have to say for Cancers at this time? What does Cancer need to hear at this time, Holy Spirit? Ooh, okay. Lovers, bottom of the deck. We've been getting the lovers on the bottom of the deck for this for quite a few. I'm very interested on that. So we have the Death card, the High Priestess, and the Tower. So very, I almost want to say like divinely guided happenings. Things happening and breaking down. Things, like, we all need to go through cycles. We all know that at some point we die, right? This is more of a literal sense. But everything needs to die, right? Pass on and transmute its energy towards something else. We cannot always stay in this flesh body forever. At least not this specific one, if you know what I mean. So I do feel like there's this emphasis of things that have served their course needing to end, and intuitively you're being shown this. It is being revealed and it is happening. It does feel like a quicker pace since we do have the Death card showing like it's right at the doorstep, you know. Two of Swords. Okay. Whoosh. Nine of Cups. So first of all, Two of Swords for me is this energy of like feeling at a loss or feeling like the universe is against you when nothing is really happening. Nine of Cups with the Judgment card. That's interesting. Let's see, clarifiers, spirit clarifiers, explanation for Gemini? Yeah, of course. Cancer, please, Cancer only. Cancer. Yeah, okay, so okay, I think I'm getting this, but I'm just gonna make sure with one last card. Is this? So, I feel as though there is a situation. I do feel like this is a love situation. Specifically having to do with someone who is this King of Cups. I do feel like they show up as this King of Cups. They may also show up as this Knight of Wands. Um, let me do this. What is standard ground? Okay. Mhm. 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 Okay. So, Seven of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Um, I feel like so it's interesting. I didn't really get much clarification on the specific thing I was intending to question about, because at first when I see this Two of Swords, right, I think of problem that doesn't really need to exist, especially with the Eight of Swords. It's staying stuck. It's it's this energy of not looking at things clearly, kind of like a prisoner of circumstances. And with the Judgment and the King of Cups, it's like this. The Judgment is specifically on a lot of decks. It's like the only decision that can be done under the circumstances, and it's really interesting to me because I do feel like this King of Cups is this external energy, right? Seven of Pentacles says you've put a lot of time into this situation, right? But Seven of Wands is like stand your ground, okay? And so when I look at the wheel next to the Ten of Cups, I was initially confused because the energy that I get from especially the Ten of Cups is so bright, right? But I almost feel like that's not the situation happening. And I see now in the wheel, she's looking over, and look at her face. It literally is brighter in this area while looking at the Ten of Cups, right? So for me, it's like holding that image, okay? Oh, oh my god, okay, I understand why the cards came out as they did. So Judgment, right, is right over the wheel and Ten of Cups. So it's like Judgment and the wheel is almost like clarified for each other, and the King of Cups is clarified with the Ten of Cups, almost like that. And oh my gosh, it makes so much more sense now. So Judgment and the wheel is saying there is a situation that you're having right now that does not match what you want. What you want is the King of Cups, Ten of Cups. It's that fully emotional, loving relationship, all about giving and sharing and just existing in this pure happiness fulfillment. But, right? There's this, energy of holding your ground because you're at this Nine of Cups, right? You're not exactly at the Ten of Cups. And that's perhaps with like just a simple mindset, right? You're you could be faced with a lot of options at the time, and you could be very explorative of your options. Um, But it's like they're asking, Spirit's asking you, your guides are asking you to stay strong and take off the blindfold, because whatever situation you're in right now, you're not looking at it clearly. There's some emphasis on like work needing to be done, but not in like a horrible way. It's more like a just keep moving, right? The energy of just keep looking forward. That's the only choice with the judgment is to look forward. The decision to take the blindfold off and to, like, I want to say, plan, be in that better future already. It's that energy of that. It's being, expecting and living in better for yourself, right? I mean, I just keep looking back to the wheel and look at her face. She's just looking forward. She's so ready for the next step, and her hair, it's like growing around this wheel, and at some point all she needs to do is move forward for that wheel to turn, right? um Moving forward towards what you want, right? Instead of staying stuck, because a lot of the times we can get in the habit of, and I don't mean restful staying stuck, because restful, quote unquote, is not staying stagnant. Restful is growing still, regardless of what it may look like. But then there's sitting still and kind of staying in your head. The Swords is all about mental stuff, right? And with the Seven of Swords, I feel like there's a lot of mental whooshy whooshy going on in the head. You're going over options and you're going over so many things. Like, I feel like with the Seven of Swords, Two of Pentacles, and then we have the Two of Wands, which was under like this. It's that emphasis of going over a lot of options and having a lot of things that are just kind of going on in your head, that don't allow you to focus your energy and intentions clearly and towards the things that you want, right? What do you want? There's this emphasis of endings that don't serve you. So perhaps this is a literal point in time where you know there's something big coming up for you and you just need to step out of the in your head and back into your heart space. The heart space is all about the cups, right? It's your love. So hold that strength and just believe, because I'm getting the emphasis with this card, right? Intuitively, let's say you're called to this lion, right, to help it. In your head, you would say, never would I go to this lion, right? Intuitively, you say, but this lion needs help. This lion wants love. This lion, we can help it and we will be fine, right? But, your head just keeps throwing at you. What if it bites us? Normally they bite us. Oh, what if they attack us? What if they this, that? And it's like you created a problem or a scenario through your own beliefs because of what you have seen. The impossible can happen at any point in time, and I feel like that's needing to be embodied at this time, especially this astrological period in time. So the world, new cycles, it's the new beginning. What are you writing in your story? Like, literally, because it has a book up here, I always take this as such a literal, you have the world in your hands. What are you going to create? If you could write a book, a novel of your own life, of how you would like to live it, how would you live it? Would you live it stuck up in your room all day, or would you live it going out every day, right? Even if your neighborhood doesn't look amazing, would you still go out to experience nature, right? Like, with with the situation that we're given right now, how could you live it better that you can make the most out of it? Okay? So, any advice for Cancers at this time, what do you want to say to them, Holy Spirit? What do you want to say to them? King of Swords, yeah, mental clarity. They're asking you to free your mind. There, yeah, the Moon and the Eight of Wands. There's a lot of intuitive speaking going on in your brain right now, especially towards your creative passions, about all the things that you love that truly inspire you. And for a lot of you, I feel like that's love. It's all that goodness inside of us, right? That pushes us to share it, right? And I feel like there's this emphasis of getting stuck in something. There's some sort of mindset that you're getting stuck in that's just not serving you. It's walk away from it, literally walk away from it. I mean, the Death and Eight of Cups are all walking towards the future. All of them are looking towards the future. They're no longer looking at this past scenario, whatever this has to do with. They're moving forward fast with so much intuitive knowing. I mean, what does Spirit have to say? Yeah, hold celebration within. Celebrate now. Every moment is a blessing, so you can literally be just making the most out of this moment, and that is just so beautiful, and that is enough, and you are living in your purpose. Being you is living in your purpose. We have the Tower again. Oh my gosh. And the Queen of Wands. Again, black cats. So again, intuitive emphasis. Sunflowers may be extremely important as well, but the Tower, this is just so, yeah, I mean, I mean, it's just so confirming, I guess. I don't know what the word I want to use is. Um, you're moving towards something completely new. These things and mindsets that have been built up for so many years, and beliefs have been built up for so many years, are coming crashing down right in front of us at this time. So Cancer, you are in for quite a treat. I feel like this Tower moment and this ending, right, is something you're gonna choose. It's gonna be something that suddenly something clicks within your head that, you know, I'm not gonna entertain these lack mindsets. I'm not gonna entertain just 8 out of 10 cups. I'm going for the 10 of cups. I'm not even gonna go for a 9 of cups. I'm going for the 10 of cups. 10 out of 10. And when you realize you can have that, you have the Ace of Cups within yourself, right? And it's just this emphasis of wanting more for ourselves. It's this emphasis of truly embodying this lovely motherly energy to ourselves. Sometimes it's easier to look at our 3D selves almost like an inner child, and our external, like our higher self, as like a mother, like the Queen of Wands, for example. It's like a mother looking down. So embodying this energy can help us make better decisions for ourselves in the highest and greatest good of all for us. Sometimes we can be a little blinded in our 3D self, right? Caught up in the moment, but realistically believe in ourselves, and once we're confident in what we can do and that we're making the right choice because of the divine, we have no more questions, and it's good to go after all that makes us happy. Okay? So let's see, is there one last card that Spirit would like to end this off with? King of Wands. So I do feel like there's this double energy within you. It's like be careful for the voices that we have picked up from other people, like the things that we've been told from others. What do we continue to narrate to ourselves? Have you ever found yourself one day someone calls someone else, or perhaps you, a rude name? Let's say, for this example, we're gonna use dummy, okay? Now, imagine this really stuck with you in your brain for some reason, and now you are using this in your vocabulary of calling yourself a dummy throughout your day-to-day life. It's like, why would we pick up on these things? But our brain is just wired to do that. It's to pick up on things that have a lot of impact on us subconsciously or consciously. Alright, so victory, love, it's okay. You are gonna come out so victorious and on top that there is nothing to worry about. Already embody that energy. Don't listen to anything else. The Five of Pentacles just fell on the floor, I believe. Yeah. So, Five of Pentacles. You'll be coming in of the cold as soon as you believe, okay? The Spirit is always trying to guide you towards this Queen of Cups, which is the bottom of the deck, alright? So, yeah, the Empress delays will prove necessary. I mean, mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. Just continue moving forward. That's all you have to do. Okay, guys? So, Spirit is so proud of you, and they love you so much, and I love you guys so much, so thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have an amazing day or night whenever you're watching this. Feel free to check out my Patreon if you feel guided to, link below. And I hope to see you guys again. Bye, guys!